G'day.
Hello there.
I'm Aussie Robbo.
I'm English Gent.
And welcome to our travel day.
Going the other way. So the vacation, the holiday is over. We're at MCO with the famous carpet, and we're heading back today. It's Wednesday, February the 16th. It's actually pretty quiet up to now, so I'm quite pleased. But we'd like you to join us from where we were this morning. So come along and come on this trip back home to London with us. Those caps. Works better on that than it does on the pin.
Really?
I love you. So Harper gets one of those. Oh, they've got the cookies or whatever they're called.
Got them in the other pack, over there.
I don't see this one. Tuka. What should we do? Get those?
Yeah.
The light on in there.
So we've just been shopping for some last minute souvenirs for a couple of little favourite nieces of ours.
Yeah, so we best place to go, Boulevard in Hollywood Studios, just down the road from us on the Skyliner. But it's kind of weird because, well, we got a parade. We got to see the new Buzz Lightyear costume, which is smaller. But yeah, it's kind of weird just nipping in to nip out again. But at least we got what we went there for. Nice to say goodbye.
Yeah. Very quick trip before we go and check out of the hotel.
So with that, let's go back to the resort, get our bags together, there's lots of them, and get ready to head back to MCO and say a proper goodbye.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of nice with these things on because it does create a shade level.
It does, yeah, perforated shade.
It's quite nice looking on this side with the breeze.
I'm getting it from there, so that's quite nice. Now we see Hollywood Studios car park, Hollywood Studios bus station,
and Disney's Art of Animation.
Aussie Robbo. I went to the my animation.
So we're now off to pick up our bags, which are right over there. We've been hanging out in the lobby for a couple hours after we checked out and waiting for our bus shuttle. It's about 10 minutes time and the shuttle will get here, and there is a special spot you can see right behind me. So this is where you're supposed to wait, and hopefully it'll turn up in a few minutes. What have you bought, Darren?
I bought myself a flop fan.
So we just checked our bags in at the Virgin Gate. They were really nice, very helpful, super nice. I can't remember what her name was, but the lady checking us in the Virgin Gate was very nice. So we were kind of worried about our suitcases. When we checked it in the hotel room with one of those dodgy kind of ones you buy. The numbers were going up and down all the time, and
going nearer 23 kilograms than we wanted it to be. So.
Yes, so the allowance is 23. But we both just scraped in under. She said that
one of mine was just under 22, and the other one was 22 point something. So
one of mine was 22.9. But all good, all checked in. That was my biggest relief.
But
so now we just got to get through security and then relax and chill out.
just a tip, well, a bit of advice. If it does go over 23, generally Virgin, she said if it goes to like 24, they generally will like
Yeah,
let it
nothing
go.
over 24, but yeah,
But yeah,
a little
so
bit over.
A little bit over.
Also, we did our
Locator form.
locator forms last night in the hotel room online. So he just scanned it when we went up, and he looked at our passport, and then that was pretty much smooth.
When you're doing it online, give yourself a good 10-15 minutes at least, I'd say, because you have to register an account, and there's lots of bits to fill in.
Yeah.
It's pretty much as when you're coming out, same as when you're coming out. Just want to talk about the Mears transport as well.
Yeah.
Mears transport was amazing.
Yeah.
Just two groups in the
Same as almost same as what we were when we went to the hotel. It
Basically
was
the express.
We were expecting the big bus, but then we got a little like a people mover.
So we'll be interested to know if you've been doing it through Virgin Holidays, if you've had the express bus as well, because we weren't given the impression that we would get that service, and yet we've had it both ways, and it's been amazing.
I guess that was the arrangement through Virgin, maybe, so that was kind of lucky.
Apparently, I assumed it was going to be the big coach. But yeah, we tipped the guy because he was amazing, gave us all different little hints and tips on the way here.
Yeah.
All really easy. So now let's go through
Let's get through security and then chill out and chillax. Do you want to check out the store one from last time?
Yeah, once we get through, yeah.
Is it on this side?
Oh, I don't know.
It's on this side, isn't it? The big
It's on
Disney
this
store.
side somewhere. Let's have a look. Let's go and have a... There's a mug for you.
I think on this trip.
The first one's kind of funny.
This is really cute. Yeah.
Be nice for the girls. Cookie. So it wouldn't be an MCO trip without going into the new and improved, hopefully, Magic of Disney store. There we are. And we've got, I'm writing our way. So yeah, this is definitely an improvement first off because it's more spacious and light. You've got lounge slides, you've got puzzles, you've got die-cast vehicles. Oh, I nearly bought one of these at Resort and now I'm thinking I should buy one now. $19.99 before tax. 50th, that's actually quite a nice one. Let's see how much that is. That's Amethyst, that's $34.99.
Oh, so these are the actual wishables.
Yes.
Buy them
Without, yeah,
prize.
so these are the ones you can get in. So wishables are blind bags, but you can get, usually there's like a starter lot. So in this case, with the 50th ones, it's Mickey and Minnie you can get. You don't have to wait to get it. And then the rest of the gang, well, there's no, I think there might be a chip, but it might be a chase. And even Black Spire Outpost is represented.
So we just got through security. The actual line to get through, we got pushed into this really slow one. So it took double the amount of time as one next to us, which had 2 lanes that broke off into. It's really weird how they do security at airports, I think. But even though it took twice as long as it should have, we're finally through. I got a pillow in London and Darren's just gone off to get one at the newsagents, which is always in the same location. And then we're just going to get some food. Normally we go for Burger King, but I think we're going to try, I saw a store over there, Nathan's or something. I've never done it, if I've really heard of that before. But I'm going to try that, I think, as opposed to Burger King. So I just went to Nathan's and I got a chili cheese hot dog. So I got a chili cheese hot dog and I got a portion of cheese fries too. So those are the cheese fries. They look pretty decent actually. And that is the chili cheese dog. The fries are actually quite good. They're quite soft, but they've got a crispiness to them, but very soft inside. Cheese sauce isn't that cheesy, but it's not bad.
It's tasteless. The fries get 2 Kenobis. Fries get 2 Kenobis. The hot dog, cheese dog, gets 1.
So Darren and I both had chili cheese fries. I actually thought the cheese fries were alright, so I'm going to give those 3.5 shrimps. 3.5 shrimps on a barbie. The chili cheese dog wasn't bad, although it did fall apart completely in the box. So I had to eat the bun separate from the dog. So it was basically a deconstructed chili cheese hot dog. The sausage wasn't bad. I know the sausage wasn't bad actually. And then the chili cheese was nice, but it was just way too much. So like I say, made the whole bun fall apart. I'm going to give that 3 shrimps and a barbie.
What's that, Rob? The chili made your buns fall apart.
So we've just eaten. It's almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The flight is leaving at 5:20, so I guess we're boarding about 4:30. It's kind of surreal to think we've been here for 2 weeks and we're leaving now. I'm going back to work on Friday. Today is Wednesday afternoon/evening.
So we're at the gate for the flight, so it should be boarding in about half an hour or so. So we've had this question before. We weren't able to answer it. But as you know, we are big Star Wars collectors. So part of being a collector and coming to Disney is buying Star Wars merch. The biggest of which, statues, yes, okay, you get the statues, you get little big sort of heavy pieces. But the most awkward is lightsabers. So I've done a build a lightsaber before, hence Savvy's. We've bought back Luke Skywalker's on our last trip in 2019, but we were interested to see if anything had changed in regards of getting your blades and everything on board. So in this case we're with Virgin and they were really helpful. So we've got 4 blades in total, different lengths, because we both bought lightsabers, and actually we've both bought 2 lightsabers each. So we've got all the blades. So when we came through, we had literally just like a bunch of Disney bags, wrapping them and tying them together loosely. And then when we checked in, they were really kind and they said, oh, here's a large bag to put it in. And they taped it up for us, so it's all nicely secured and it's been checked. Didn't cost any extra. It is basic class as your hand luggage. Like as if you're carrying a coat or whatever. And then usually what they do is they store it in the sort of section where the coats and things are. That's what they did last time. Whether it'll be the same this time, we'll see. But yeah, so nothing to worry about if you are wanting to do the lightsaber experience or just buy one of the legacy lightsabers from Doc-on-Dars, because it is pretty easy to do and it takes that little extra bit of stress out of your trip, because part of it for us is getting things back. This time we've actually got 4 large suitcases and we had to buy one of those that was bought out here so we could make sure we've got enough room for all our merch. This has been a public announcement on behalf of Star Wars collectors everywhere.
Oh my god, are you a YouTuber? You've got like one of those cameras. Is that a cat? Is that a bird on top of your camera?
We've had a lot of that this holiday, which has been kind of nice. The kids interacting with us has been amazing. When we've been in restaurants and stuff, especially Galaxy's Edge and Ogres the other night, that was brilliant. Lots of excited children, lots of excited Star Wars fans, and yeah, we can't wait to show everybody what we've bought, because we've got a lot. Some things are going to be delivered. Hopefully they're on their way now. We'll see. We've got tracking, we've got insurance with it, so but yeah, now it's time to sort of relax before we get on the flight.
So very English gent?
Just call me English gent.
So English gent?
Just call me gent.
Okay, gent. What was the highlight of your trip?
Oh, come on. That's
What was your favourite ride?
Rise of Resistance.
Yeah? You enjoyed it that much?
Yeah, Rise of Resistance.
So was Rise of Resistance or what?
Rise of Resistance for an attraction and Velocicoaster for a coaster.
Right.
So what would be the highlight of your trip?
Spending time with you, Darren, that was the highlight of my trip.
Oh my god. I think even with your mouth covered, the people can tell you there's a load of...
I don't know they have one singular highlight. It was just nice to see you enjoying the trip. And
what would be your favourite... Let's go for attraction first of all. What's your favourite attraction?
I would say Rise of Resistance then is my favourite attraction. Very interactive experience, moving through all the different sections.
When it works?
When it works. Not too slow, so you don't, where some rides you can blatantly feel like you're being slowed down. But this one, it was never too slow, I don't think, at any point in time, so yeah. Very enjoyable. We've seen it so many times on the YouTubes. But experiences in person, it was a very enjoyable ride, definitely worth the wait.
The scope of it and the size
Yes.
is overwhelming, yeah.
Yes.
And what would be your favourite coaster? I can already guess this, but what was your
Yeah,
favourite coaster?
Velocicoaster would definitely be the favourite, absolutely.
Yeah. One you can go on again and again and again and just...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's quite a quick one to get through as well. compared to some that were taking hours and stuff, I guess. And what was your favourite food that you experienced while you're here, or?
We've eaten so many great dishes.
Yeah.
I honestly can't say that. I can give you an answer to my favourite dessert though.
What's your favourite dessert?
Gideon's.
Wow.
Although actually saying that, again, desserts, we've had some really good ones. We've had some really awful ones, but we've had some really good ones.
Yeah. Even the dessert on the first night of that Batu. That's actually really nice.
Oh, that was actually nice. Yeah, I actually wish we'd try that again.
Kind of profiterole, but not really a profiterole.
Yeah. But that's such a. This is the thing with Disney World. No, not Universal, but Disney World. There's so much choice.
Yeah.
We've eaten so well and of different varying pricing and whatever. And I will say Gideon's felt like the most rewarding because we put the time and effort in, and it was delicious.
What would be your favourite meal you've had, or course, shall we say?
I feel like, without remembering all of them, I want to say at the moment, the Space restaurant, the salmon. The salmon for me was really, really enjoyable. I would say the coffee cake that I had from Gideon's, the coffee cake cookie, which isn't really a cookie, it's a cake.
You're obsessed with calling them cakes.
I'm
cookies?
convinced they're not cookies at all. I'm convinced they're cakes. They're big cakes. So, in
And
my
the debate
opinion,
goes on, ladies and gentlemen.
well, I don't think I'm debating with anyone else. I think everyone else in the world just thinks they're cookies, but I'm calling them cakes.
I'd say highlight was just being with our friends, just being with people in that environment, getting to share experiences with our Canadian friends, with our former patriots. What's the word I'm looking for?
Expatriate.
Expats.
Expat.
Former expats, and then just new people, meeting so many new people. Another highlight would be people approaching us and starting a conversation with us, seeing that we're doing like vlogging or whatever, and especially kids in Star Wars, in Galaxy's Edge as well. That was for me it was a huge highlight. It was lovely. That's for you, Mish.
Any disappointments?
Food at Universal. Service at Universal. Really disappointing customer service at Universal. Weather a bit on those 2 days at Universal wasn't the best, but
We are here over winter though, so
no, but it's been a particularly cold period.
we missed the really cold bit.
Yeah, it's unnaturally cold. But it's been such varied. No, actually, I would say literally like that instance with Universal was probably the most disappointing, just because it marred the days that we were there.
Right.
But we've said it before and we'll say it again, the Disney cast members have been gold.
Yeah.
Absolute gold. Please remember to give them compliments. Tip your waiter. But please remember that it's simple now. You can do it on the app. While I've been here, they've actually introduced a thing where you can compliment a cast member on the app. It's dead easy. Or you can just take their name and put it onto Twitter and with hashtag cast compliment, and they get it. And we have spoken to them, and they do get like a small reward. It's not like monetary or anything. It's just literally like a thank you kind of thing. But it means a lot to them because they're working hard, and it's getting harder to do their job day by day. There's definite cost cutting going on, and you can tell, which made me more grateful for what they were doing for us every day.
And how about the bounding? Did you enjoy that experience? Would you do it again? On reflection now, after a couple of days later?
I would do it again. I would. Some days more successful than others, but again, it's that interaction. It encourages people to just have a positive interaction. It's another one of those little things. Just you're having a bit of fun. It's just you don't take yourself too seriously. You look ridiculous sometimes, but you can do it stylishly. I think next time I'm looking to do it stylishly.
Interesting.
Less character T-shirts and bags and whatever, and actually just do like the colour blocking of characters maybe, or we'll see.
In the middle of summer?
Yeah.
No. You want to dress stylishly in the middle of summer?
You can do that, you know.
I'm sure there are some strange people.
I don't think we'll ever. There are some people out there.
Florida heat is like really.
Well, this is the thing. So we did bound for comfort generally, whereas some people really go for it and they are wearing head to toe garments which cover or it could be seen as uncomfortable. Jedi robes, people who are wearing like the dark robes, I don't know how they're doing it, because some days it was on the hottest days we were there, and we've got people going around in like the big Jedi robes, and but hey, they're having fun, and that's what it's about, having fun.
What is the thing you're looking forward to going back to London for? Not running around the park. It's been exhausting.
It's been exhausting. I'm exhausted. I was exhausted yesterday. I was over it yesterday.
Yeah, he was.
Yesterday morning. I was, I could have just stayed in bed all day, gone to the pool, dragged myself to the pool, and.
But then you didn't go to the pool when you could have gone to the pool. So.
Well, no, I had to go back and pack. Yesterday, I was just not here for it.
What would be the best advice you could give anybody coming to Orlando and the parks?
Take breaks.
Take breaks?
As in days, maybe even.
I think my biggest piece of advice for anybody coming to the parks, whether you're an old schooler or a newbie, is don't expect everything to fit into place. There's a lot of planning involved in these things, whether it be restaurants, attractions. Genie Plus has added a whole other level of complications to everything. We've not had the best experience with it, which we've probably gone into in other episodes. But always let yourself, not have everything fall into place, because you will have to change things around. Things won't go in your favour. And just be flexible, because otherwise it can potentially ruin a day or make you feel like you're ruining a day. It's not the end of the world. There's always another day to go, hopefully, and there's always other options. There's so much choice there. But just take it easy, enjoy yourself, and enjoy each other's company as well, because that's what we do.
We're on the plane.
That's a good start.
So you're already set with your pillow?
Yes, I don't know which way to wear it. Should I wear it like this? Should I wear it like this? Should I wear it as a hat? Should I wear it as a bracelet? Anybody know or brooch? A lovely brooch.
You wear it any way you want to.
If you get the reference, put it down below.
I don't get the reference.
Didn't think you would. Are we? Oh my god, we're in a plane. Right, and?
I don't know. So we had the wonderful experience of flying around a rainbow.
Yeah, that was kind of unusual and different and beautiful. First of all, I thought it was the lens of the camera, but actually when I looked out beyond my phone, you could actually see it, and it followed us around as a different direction. It was very pretty.
It's a little bag of goodies that I got given when I came on the board. It's quite different to the bag we got 2 weeks ago when we came on this very same flight. Probably exactly the same but different packaging. Okay, so it is slightly different. So you get a rubbish bag, you get a spiffing, wonderfully blue mask.
Let's face it, if you don't know how to wear it by now, where have you been for the last 2 years?
Actually get 2 of them. You get not 1 but 2 wipes and 2 gels even.
Jeez, some of them have been here. What's a strong smell of spirits? Oh no, spirits. Hands and arms and shoulders.
Fine to be clean. That's interesting.
Yeah. Not as nice as our, what was it? we got from Christmas.
The one you stole from.
Didn't steal, it's given to you for each table. The Ivy brasserie.
When you stole from the Ivy.
I didn't steal from the Ivy. I don't steal from the Ivy. You just pay exorbitant amounts of money for chips. Chicken teriyaki. I must tell you something. I've got chicken teriyaki. Let's see how much of it I can catch in my mask. Take that off because you know what happens. Still a stain from last time. It's quite warm, yes. Is that certainly on block? Oh, okay. Now I normally like chicken teriyaki. I'm hoping it's better than when we were coming. Okay. It's going to get messy.
It's taking you to China.
Doesn't taste of much at all. A bit more flavour that time. It's better than the one I had coming.
Right.
The purple makes it look a bit like this purple thing makes sense. Yeah. Right. It's alright. No, it's alright. It's quite refreshing. Well, I haven't had any wine for a long time. Well, a few weeks. They're too busy drinking cocktails, that's why. Cocktails that blow your taste buds out. It's like Virgin Atlantic went on a mission to find the mildest cheese ever. No taste. Must I point out, I haven't got COVID. There just is no taste to it. I can taste the wine fine. The wine?
Yeah.
It's very good. After eating Gideon's, this is dirt.
That's it.
I used to love these, now it's nothing. I'm going to throw a strop until we go back to Gideon's. Breakfast is served.
It hasn't even slept.
I know. Thankfully we've got some McDonald's right at the end of that food. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
I'm going to give it 3 canopis.
I'll give it 2.5 because I just can't taste any cheese.
It's not a pink donut though.
It's like opening up with
What turkey was supposed to be served
some sort of oats with yogurt, but it's quite tasteless again.
It's cold, wet and soggy. And when you were at school, primary school, and you used to have that kid that ate the glue.
No, really.
There's always one kid who eats the glue. I imagine this is like. So this is pomegranate and blueberry granola bar. Standard breakfast bar. I quite like pomegranate, so give that 3 canopis just for the fact it's got a bit of flavour.
We're back. We've arrived.
So tired.
It was quite a quick transition through the airport, apart from a baggage claim and the passport check.
Yeah, that's always fun in the UK.
Yeah. So the people on the people on Virgin were very nice, very helpful.
Really, really good.
Took care of our lightsaber blades for us, and it was a fairly uneventful flight.
Yeah, it was straightforward.
Yeah.
It felt, for me, we didn't sleep at all, did we? We didn't get any. We kind of
No.
dozed, but we didn't sleep.
Well, I almost fell asleep right before we got on the plane, which wasn't good. And then I started falling asleep when I put one of the films on with Michelle Pfeiffer that I'd wanted to watch. So I started watching that. I was about 20-25 minutes in, and then I started falling asleep again. And then they came around with dinner, and then I never got to sleep. I never got near sleep again.
I think once we had dinner, that was kind of I kept dozing. I was watching Golden Girls the whole way, basically, and listened to some music, thinking that'll calm me. Nope. It was actually a really straightforward flight. Normally on the night flights, I feel like it takes forever. Even no matter how long it just feels like it goes on forever. And actually, that felt pretty quick. I felt quite distracted, uncomfortable, and yeah. Saw lots of people that were on the flight going in.
Yes, including the exact same family in the exact same position where we were just on the other side of the row.
Some YouTubers.
Yes.
But yeah, overall it was a really good sort of journey back.
It took a while to get through passports. It always happens with us. It's weird.
Well, no, there were a lot of people that happened.
Well, yes, but it always happens with me. That scanning thing where you go through the electronic scanner for the passport control never works with me. Always have to go to the side and get it checked. I don't know why, but it worked in America.
Every time it works.
When we went through to get on the flight.
It's speedy.
The electronic bit. So I don't know why it doesn't work here. And then there was like literally 2 guys doing the manual passport check, so there was a ton of people trying to get through that. Whereas in the international bit, there was like about 10 people checking passports, so there were no lines over there. It was really weird. It's like the opposite of America, where Americans get through really quickly in America, and here the British get through really slow to get back in the country here. But anyway, and then the baggage claim was slow again. But we got on the tube. The tube got really busy on the Piccadilly line.
Which with 4 giant luggage.
4 giant suitcases was not good. I was afraid you were going to fall asleep on the tube, on the Piccadilly line. Then we got on the Jubilee line. That was all fine. Got the bus back. It's cold, it's damp, it's windy.
We're back in the UK!
It's going to be some crazy kind of winter-weary weather now that we're back. It's kind of surreal to think that we were in Florida for the last 2 weeks, and now we're back here. We did so much that it's kind of all blending into one at the moment, so it'll be nice to go back over the footage, put it all together.
Really looking forward to it.
You will have all seen these episodes by now, hopefully, if they go out.
5 months later.
Yeah, so, but it's been a great trip. It's nice to get home. We want to catch up on some sleep.
And some TV and some vloggings. We've got lots of vlogs to watch. Yeah. We've got loads of vlogs to watch and people we missed.
Hopefully you've enjoyed this series.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Hope to see you on our next trip or whatever adventures come next. And see you next time. Thanks for following along.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I got myself a Fwop fan. C'est bon, c'est bon.